Hi everybody, it's Miranda. I'm coming to you live today from Austin, Texas. I'm actually out here visiting a couple of friends. I haven't seen them since 2020, so I was really happy to be able to come out here and visit them. And I thought today on a Sunday I would go ahead and try to do a plan with me for next week. So thought I'd bring you along and you could join me on this journey. It is my very first YouTube video, so please have some patience with me as I get used to things. And but you know, you have to start somewhere when you try something new. So I'm going to be planning for next week, which is October 14th through the 20th. And I decided to bring this really gorgeous Simply Gilded kit from home with me to plan. So you can see some of the pages I've got here. It's a really gorgeous kit, kind of very fall themed, and foxes and date dots, and I thought it'd be really beautiful for fall. Even though here in Austin it's about 100 degrees today, so it doesn't feel like fall, but it's going to be fall in my planner. And I really like these full-size boxes that are in this kit from Simply Gilded. It's the Cascades kit. It's really quite gorgeous. These are very much my my color vibes. I really like these colors. Some of you might have this kit, but I thought I would go ahead and use it today while I was planning for next week. And this is the last page of the kit. So thank you so much for joining me today as we get started on this plan with me. And since I'm traveling, I didn't bring all my washi. I brought what I could in my TCMC pencil pouch. So I will try to see what would work best with this kit. And I did bring some sample washi. Let me pull some of those out and we can take a look if anything pops. So the kit again is kind of these fall colors, blues and teals and yellows and oranges. I've got some. This one might be a good fit. This one too if I want a little bit more of the teal. And I've got some washi with more fall themes. You know how it is when you're traveling. Sometimes you just need to bring samples with you. Actually, and I also have this really cute one. It might be from the kit. I purchased this kit separately. I don't have a subscription to Simply Gilded. So actually, I think I will use these because I believe they do match the kit. Actually, I think all 4 of these do. So I will try that. I'm glad I stumbled upon that and remembered what I actually purchased. So usually I do like to start off by putting down the washi. I'm going to go ahead and maybe grab, I'm actually thinking, I'm trying to decide between this golden one with the bows or the one underneath it. I think I will grab the one with the bows. I'll grab that strip off. And sometimes it's hard to get that first strip off when you've got it on a washi card like this. But it'll usually come right off. There we go. So and luckily I definitely have enough to go across. I think right about there looks good. And then I do like to use a washi card to cut the washi. So I've got this one here from Simply Gilded. And I'm going to cut it just about here, I think. And then I'll just continue it for the first part of the week. Although I already can see I didn't do that very straight, so let me adjust it. It's very easy to pull washi right up off of your planner. I'm using a sterling ink here, but The Tomoe River paper is very forgiving, as long as you're gentle with it. Don't be too rough. If you're new to the planner community, don't be too rough with it, but it's very forgiving. Like you saw there, I was able to pull it right off without any problem. And I'm just gonna add this other one down here over on this side of the week, trying to line it up as best as I can. Maybe right here looks about good. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay. Yeah, that's looking cute. All right. And then I will go ahead and try to pick the date dots, the date covers. Do I want to use, I'm leaning towards the orange. Yeah, I think I will do that. Let's try for the orange. I hope everyone's out having a good weekend and enjoying your Sunday if you're watching this today on Sunday. And I do see that these are going to be a little bit long. No matter, I will go ahead and do some sticker surgery. So, I think if I just cut a little bit, the trusty scissors here, they will fit much better. Okay, let's give that a second go. And maybe you've grabbed a beverage in your journal and you're going to journal along with me. I would welcome you to do that. Take a few minutes out of your busy day if you're having a busy day, or maybe you're having a relaxing Sunday and you could just sit down with me and do some planning for next week. I often find that planning is a good way to kind of connect with yourself and, you know, kind of create some space for yourself, some time. It's a good form of self-care. So, I really like the gold in this kit. I have to say I'm a fan of gold. So, I like the way it's really popping in the kit against the orange here. And put down Saturday coming up. Right, and then Sunday. Yeah, looks about right. Okay, great. And now for the little date dots. I just have to double check. So that's the 14th. The little heart ones, which are very cute. Which side should I put them on? I think I will do them right here. So this is my very first time coming out to Texas. I've traveled a lot, but I didn't have the opportunity until this trip to come out to Texas. And as I said, I'm visiting some friends here in Austin. And the people are really, really nice here in Texas. They're very, very friendly. Even so much so when you're out driving around, or, you know, someone might be crossing the street and you're driving and people will wave. And at first I thought they were waving, you know, to say thank you because you're allowing them to cross the street. But no, they're just waving to say hi. So the people in Texas seem to be very, very friendly folk. So that's wonderful. Okay, so I've got the date dots done and the date covers down. First strip of washi. Since I'm on vacation, this is kind of a different plan because it's not very busy for me. I'm obviously not working while I'm on vacation. That's part of the point of a vacation, is to get away from it all. So let's see, I'd like to put down, I typically do put down a full box over here because I don't really have a need for the calendar. So I'm just looking which one kind of draws my eye. I'm drawn to the autumn as my favorite color one. And I'm also drawn to this one here. It's got a tent and a mountain. Looks very calm and peaceful, very fall. think I might actually do this mountain one. It's kind of calling my name here. So, and I like to usually leave the, I'll turn the book a little bit here. I do like to leave the October piece on there. I like the font on the Sterling Ink Journal. I like to just cover up the calendar portion of it. And then the only thing I do need to definitely add is I do have my return flight back to the Bay Area in California on the 19th on Saturday. So I'm going to just look and see, probably from this sheet. I want to make sure it's quite visible, and it's going to be an evening flight, so it'll be later in the day. So I'm wondering if perhaps this cute little sticker with the moose and the deer grabbing a sip of water at the creek or at the lake might be a good one for my voyage home. And I'm just going to place it down here approximately, and of course I've got to get to the airport, as we all know, a little bit sooner than the flight. I think I'll place it around here, although it does seem also to be a little big. No problem. Just do again some cutting and trim it down a little bit. See if that was enough. I may have to trim a little bit more on the other side. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. All right, cool. And so then I might put a sticker above that. So I could actually write in the departure of my trip. Since I do want it to stand out a little bit, I don't want it to blend in too much, I might actually use this. So maybe I'll use the teal color, the light blue here, and put it just right here. And I can jot that down. I'm flying back on Southwest. And I'm actually going to use today my 0.5 Pentel Clenna in brown ink, because I think it'll go really well with this spread. So it's my return flight home. And it is. I'm just noting down the times of my flight, what time I'll arrive back in the Bay Area. And of course, I would also like to put down a little airplane. Now there is a tiny little airplane here on the Simply Gilded kit, but I'm actually going to go ahead and flip through to my travel page in my Sweet Kawaii Design sticker book, and I think I have got a couple of different options here. And I actually also, because I am traveling, I did bring, and also the Sweet Kawaii Design, the TCMC, my apologies, the TCMC new binders that Helen produced. I'm going to actually, I do have this airplane, but it is in silver, and I would like to try to keep the gold theme if I can, since most of the kit has gold in it. I'm just looking at what I have here to see if I might have a small airplane in gold and a Looks like I don't. I probably have it at home, but that's how things go. I do have this cute yellow one, although it does feel a little bit summery. Just looking around. Now I'm actually wondering if I might go ahead and use the one from the Simply Gilded kit. And it's yellow, so I think that would also pop, and I'll put it maybe right here. Flying home that day. Okay. All right. And the only other thing I do need to mark is that on the 18th, I need to, it actually is a need, and I will try to explain. I need to go to Starbucks because it's a way that I honor an aunt of mine who passed away a few years back. She adored Starbucks, and so every year on both her birthday and the anniversary of her passing, I always go to Starbucks in her honor, and I get a drink and I think about her and remember all the good times that we had. So I always mark that in my journal as well. So that is on the 18th. I'm just looking for a sticker that I'd like to use to mark that. And actually, I think I will use one of these really cute sort of grid stickers. And I'm just going to place it here. I usually like to put it in the morning. I don't know when I will get to the Starbucks. And again, the sticker's a little long, so this is another technique I'm sure most of you know about. But if the sticker's long and it has a design on the end, you just cut it somewhere in the middle. And then you can, of course, still keep using the sticker, and you can shorten the, the sizing of it without losing the integrity of the sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just looking at the pens to see if I want to stay. Yeah, I think I will stay with the Pentel, the Energel Clena on this one. And just write down reminder about my aunt's passing, and I know in my own mind that that day I will definitely be getting a Starbucks. Her favorite was a caramel frappuccino, and I don't drink frappuccinos, but I always get a drink in honor of her, to remember her. Of course, I remember her most days, but definitely birthday and her anniversary of when she passed. And then looking forward, we have some tentative plans on Saturday while I'm still here in Austin to potentially go to a beekeeping class on that Saturday. We haven't booked the reservation yet, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that open. Once we make the reservation and for sure we go, I will put a sticker down for that. The only other thing I would like to do is I do keep, and I will set that up right now, a little grid on the bottom typically of the habits that I want to make sure that I take care of even while I'm on vacation, because good habits are helpful. So I'm just looking for a cute sheet, and actually I'm really drawn to these little garland sheets with the animals. These are really adorable. I think I will use one of those. I just need a thin piece to go across. So perhaps I will use, maybe I will use one of these orange pieces. Again, it might need to do a little sticker surgery. The other thing is I'm going to draw my grid, and actually for this one I think I'm going to switch to the Sarasa, the Zebra Sarasa clip in the 0.5 in the caramel color. It's from the vintage collection. So I think I will switch to that just to make my little grid. I'm just looking at last week to see how far up I went. It looks like I only went, I think I stopped right at the midnight line here from the Monday, so I think I'll go this far. Just make my grid there. And I track 4 things. I track if I got my hydration in, my water intake, my walking, and I do shoot for 6 miles a day. So I'm just trying to see if I got my walking in. I usually just denote everything with like a check mark or a circle, whatever I'm feeling that week. I also track if I did my language study. I do Duolingo. I use Duolingo for French, and then I also track if I read a book, any kind of book. Which on vacation I haven't been doing as much reading, but that's okay too. That's part of being on vacation. Changing things up and trying new things, and it's all good. So I think I would put this right here, even it out a little bit. And I'm actually going to cut it on this side to even it. And I'm going to put these 2 pieces back. Finish up that line, goes all the way. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a habit sticker. I have this other TCMC little journal that I keep topography in here. So as you can see, I've got lots of to-dos and this week's, and I just want to put down a habit one. So I'm actually, I think I'll grab this really cute one from one of the TCMC monthly kits, the little monthly extra kits that Helen came out with, and I think I'll put it, actually I think I'm going to put it over the little bow. That to me looks adorable. And oh, you know what? I just changed my mind, and that's okay. I think I will put it. Forgot that I was going to use those cute garlands, so let me try that. And I think here I'm going to use this little one with the deer. I can get that off without it ripping, hopefully. There we go. And put that, I believe I'll put it, oh, that might be cute. Let me see. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Perfect. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay. And I will put actually habits. I think I'll center it. Looks better to me that way. You know how that is with plannering. Sometimes you have to just see what your eye gravitates towards and pulls you towards. That's the way I think to do it. And then I'm just going to write down, I'll draw a little line here. And I have to do it from the bottom either way. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. And then I also, because I was thinking ahead, I was packing my bag and everything, I'm going to go ahead and pull the tiny icons from the Coffee Monster Co. because I like to use those. They're very, very cute. So I use the little speech bubble for Duolingo. I use the little water drop for hydration and water, and I use the little shoe, the emoji with the shoe for walking, getting those 6 miles in, and of course the little book one for any reading that I do over the week. And then I will just check things off as I go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. But again, I could put down some deco. I've got these 2 sheets. One is in the clear mat and one is in the regular paper. I think some of the leaves might be really cute until I see what the plans are for this week. I know that the friends I'm visiting, one friend has Monday and Wednesday off from work, so I'll be able to spend some time with them on Monday and Wednesday, so we might have some more things to do on those days. And then we're thinking about possibly going kayaking on, I believe it's called Lady Bird, either lake or river, I'm not quite sure. Actually, it should be river, because I think it's a tributary of the Colorado River. And we're thinking of doing that on Friday night. So I want to be sure I leave that space clear for kayaking, which I really enjoy. And I'm so happy to be able to go kayaking with them. These are friends that I have known for a long time, and they actually used to live up in San Francisco, but then moved out here, as I mentioned, at the end of 2020, and this is the first time I'm seeing them in 4 years. So it was quite a great reunion to see them again, and they were so gracious to let me come stay with them, and they've been so wonderful in taking me around the Austin area, and you know, so hospitable. I'm so thankful. I think I'll put a little bit of deco up here in this corner. Yeah, I think that looks really cute right here. A little leaf, trying to bring those fall vibes despite the 100-degree weather. So, yeah. So since I don't have sort of too much going on this week because of the vacation, I think I'm going to leave it here. And obviously during the week I'll come in and fill out the weekly plan. It's sort of my memory keeping. But thank you so much for joining me today on my very first plan with me. Hopefully you enjoyed, and maybe you were able to do some planning yourself with me today, or maybe you just sat back and checked out a brand new video here on YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday and a great week ahead. Take care.